We'll go for type 4 example. In the particular integral type 4. Type 4 means I am going to explain what is the standard form of type 4 and how to solve type 4 example. Since we are discussing non-homogeneous linear differential equation of higher orders. Higher orders means second order and higher order. And they are linear. Linear means degree 1 and order is more than 2. Minimum 2, more than 2. And we have already been discussed type 1 example. I will repeat, just look at type 1 example. What is type 1 example? Numerator is exponential term divided by function of d. And how to solve this? We have to replace d in the denominator, d by a. It's a type 1 example. What is type 2 example? Type 2 example is numerator either sin ax or cos ax divided by function of d. In this case, we are going to replace d square by minus a square to solve this, to achieve this. And in the type 3 example, we have numerator is a polynomial divided by function of d. To solve this example, you people already know that express numerator in the descending powers of x and denominator in the ascending powers of d, and we use division method to find out yp. These three examples we have discussed and uploaded in the YouTube. Please go and watch for more details. So now we'll go for type 4 example. What is type 4 example? Type 4 example is numerator is e raised to ax into v. V is called function of x divided by denominator is function of d. Look at here, it's already exponential. What are the other things are left? You people already know that type 1 example is exponential, type 2 is trigonometric, type 3 is polynomial. So since it is exponential, the chances of v is either trigonometry or polynomial. It's already trigonometry I have taken, exponential into trigonometry. Other chances must be a one, only one chance, that is it should be either polynomial only. So how to solve this example is very important. In such a case, what we are going to is, first we have to understand what is the job of exponential. Function of e is already there, but just you look at what is the job of exponential is. Job of exponential is, it is going to shift, remember, it is going to shift the denominator d by d plus a. The job of exponential is, in the denominator it is function of d becomes function of d plus a. So this is, therefore it can be written as e raised to ax into v divided by function of d can be written as exponential job is to what? It is going to shift the denominator d by d plus a. Okay, then exponential job is over, then it is v. V is what? V is either a trigonometric or either it is a polynomial. You people know that it will become either a type 2 example or type 3 example. Then we can solve them very easily. For if it is a type 2, then we are going to replace d square by minus a square. If it is a type 3 example, we are going to find out yp by using division method, by expressing numerator in descending powers of x and denominator in ascending powers of d. Okay, let's discuss this example. Just look at, first as usual you people know that how to solve or how to find out complementary function. So it's already in the standard form, just you can concentrate. It's already in the standard form. Standard form means function of d into y is equal to right side is the totally function of x. It is the standard form of non-homogeneous linear differential equation. So once it is, then you can write the auxiliary equation. What is the auxiliary equation? Just replace d by m square minus 2m plus 5 and neglect y and right side, you will get is the auxiliary equation in terms of m, and look at it is a quadratic equation. It is a quadratic equation in m. So what are the nature of roots of quadratic equation? It may be either equal or distinct or complex. Nature of roots of quadratic equation. So first we are going to solve. It is not done by using factorization method. Only thing is we have to go for Freeser's formula. So first we can compare with am square plus bm plus c is equal to 0 and write the value of a. A is 1, b is minus 2 and c is 5. Compare these two. Coefficient of m square is 1, coefficient of m is minus 2, c value is directly it is 5. Then we have a formula. What is the Sridhar's formula? Minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So just replace it and observe what is the answer. M is equal to, what is the minus b? Minus of b value is minus 2, therefore it is minus 2 plus or minus square root of minus 2 whole square minus 4 times of a value is 1, c value is 5 divided by 2 times of 1. Okay, so which is equal to 2, minus minus plus 2 plus or minus 2 square is 4, 4 minus 4 5 are 4 minus 20 minus 16, square root of minus 16 divided by 2. And we people already know that how to write minus 16. Minus 16 can be written as minus 1 into 16. Further this is square root of minus 1 into square root of 16. Square root of minus 1 is I. Square root of 16 is or it is just 4i. Okay, you can replace directly. This is 2 plus or minus 4i divided by 2. Take 2 common in the numerator. 1 plus or minus 2i divided by 2. 2 and 2 get cancelled. We get 1 plus or minus 2i. So roots are complex. Complex roots always appear in conjugate pairs, plus or minus form only. Based on this, what is the complementary function? What is the complementary function? Complementary function YC. YC is equal to, this is P plus or minus QI or IQ. P is 1, Q is 2. So we are writing e raised to Px, 1x, isn't it? Into C1 cos Q value is 2x plus C2 sin 2x. I already shared the one video how to solve homogeneous differential equation in your group. I think you have not watched that video. It is compulsory, is advised to watch that video, because there I have explained that based on the roots of auxiliary equation how to write the complementary function. That's I have explained, because that is very important. Half of the concept based on only complementary function. Next half is based on particular integral or particular solution. Hope this is helpful for you people, isn't it? Is there any doubt in this regard? Okay, shall I move to find out particular integral? Okay, let's move to find out particular integral. Okay, you can write it later. Okay. Now here, what is yp student here? Keep y as it is. Y is written as yp. I kept as it is. Write the right side value e raised to 2x into sin x as it is. You cross multiply it. It will become d square minus 2d plus 5. Okay. Look at this. This is same as type 4 example. What is type 4 example? You should have that in mind, that exponential into function of x. Exponential into function of x divided by function of d. Exponential into function of x is what? Trigonometry. Divided by function of d is d square minus 2d plus 5. How to achieve this? How to achieve this? What we have to do? What is the job of exponential? Job of exponential is to what? Shift. Shift d by d plus a. What is the value of a here? 2. So we have to write this is d plus 2 in the denominator. You have to shift d by d plus 2 in the denominator. Then the exponential job is over. We are writing outside. Remaining only you have sin x divided by, replace d by what? D plus 2 whole square minus 2 times of d is replaced by d plus 2 plus 5. Any doubt in this regard? What we have done? What we have done? What we have done, just you can look at. D is replaced by d plus a value is 2 here. Okay? Are you following what I am telling? We have replaced d by d plus a, then the exponential job is over. What is left next? Okay, I will rewrite again. E raised to 2x into sin x divided by d plus 2 whole square is d plus 2 whole square is a plus b whole square. What is a plus b whole square? D square plus 4 plus 4d minus 2 into d is 2d minus plus minus 4 plus 5. So which is e raised to 2x into sin x divided by d square plus 4 minus 4 get cancelled. 4d minus 2d is 2d plus 5. Now look at, it is a type 2 example. Type 2 example is trigonometric divided by function of d. Job of exponential is over, we have kept it outside. So you have to observe only this portion. What is this portion represent? Type 2. Okay. So let us solve the type 2 example. What is type 2 example, student? Trigonometric by function of d. How to achieve that? How to achieve that? Since it is a type 2 means we have to replace d square by minus a square minus, look at the value of a, coefficient of x is 1, it is 1 square is just 1. So now it will become e raised to 2x into sin x divided by d square by minus 1. There is no change in the 2d plus 5. D square is replaced by minus 1 plus 2d as it is plus 5 as it is. Okay, fine. Further, e raised to 2x into sin x divided by 2d plus 4. Look at the board. Since d appear in the denominator, since again d appear in the denominator, our aim is to remove d. So to remove d value, I am going to rationalize. We have done this same example in the type 2 example. If it is 2d, we have to rationalize 2d minus 4, 2d minus 4. We have to multiply and divide 2d minus 4 to make the denominator is completely function of d square. Okay, so you will come to know. Just look at the board. E raised to 2x, 2d into sin x. D stands for differentiation. D stands for differentiation. Differentiation of sin x is cos x. 4 into sin x is 4 sin x. Divided by a plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. A value is 2d. Whole square is, or you can write once, 2d whole square minus 4 square. So e raised to 2x into 2 cos x minus 4 sin x divided by 4d square minus 16. So again, just look at numerator is a trigonometric function and identify the value of a. Coefficient of x is what? 1 only. In both the cases is 1. Therefore, it is again a type 2 example. What we have to do? What we have to do is, once again we are going to replace d square by minus a square. Replace d square by minus a square is minus 1. So it is e raised to 2x divided by 2 cos x minus 4 sin x divided by 4 into minus 1 minus 16. Now there is no d in the denominator. So therefore, we can write final answer. What is the final answer, student? Yp is equal to e raised to 2x into 2 cos x minus 4 sin x divided by 4 into minus 1 is minus 4, minus 16 is minus 20. That's the value of Yp. Finally, general solution is y is equal to yc plus yp. What is yc? Previously we have written e raised to x into c1 cos 2x plus c2 sin 2x plus what is the value of yp? Take minus sign outside, minus e raised to 2x divided by 20 into 2 cos x minus 4 sin x. Please. It is not minus 1 whole square. It is minus a square. It is not equal to minus a whole square. Okay. Any doubt? Thank you. Stop it.